Don't touch her like that.
Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I want to go grab a little drinky, a coffee, a matcha, a tea, whatever your little heart's desires, and let's yap about some books. I have Swig today, and I got the Spring Fling, and I think it originally comes with Dr. Pepper, but I got Sprite and then like strawberry puree and coconut cream. It's so good. It is so good. In today's video, I thought I could take you guys along with a little week in my life, but on vacation. I currently am in Texas, so I thought it would be fun to take you guys along on my little vacation reads and whatnot, whatever else I'm doing. It's currently Wednesday, and I actually was supposed to leave today, but I extended my trip till Friday, so I have 2 more days. I've been here already for like a week, and I'm just now filming this intro, so like, it's okay. I haven't like sat down and done that. It's been like a hot minute since I've updated you guys. The entire month of February, I was sick, and then at the beginning of this month, I tried to film a few like weeks of my life. I just kept forgetting, and I wasn't doing anything like exciting. So I took a little break, which was much needed because the Michigan blues of winter, not good for my creativity. So I have had like no inspo, like nothing I've wanted to do. So finally, hopefully with like the spring and summer warm weather, I will get back into the filming grind. But I thought it would be fun to do a little week of my life on vacation, so I think this video is going to be a little short, but that's okay. So let's go roll the footage and talk and see what I'm doing in this week of my life. Peace, baby. We're trying Fruit Riot.
Oh god. Yeah, they got, you know. Oh. What is that? You guys bought? You're such goobers. Mama probably was like, oh. Holy crap, I don't have to eat. My teeth are gonna fall off. We went to Sprouts. Is he falling in love with Sprouts? Because she flew down there and huge curlers here.
Let's make a post on iced coffee.
What?
A little reading update. I'm reading Left of Forever, and I got this arc off NetGalley. It offered like available for free one day, and I was like, hop on that because I loved Savor It, and I just know that I'm gonna love this one too, so I'm so excited to read it, and I've been eating it up. I am at 42% now. Chapter 15 and this is adorable. It's a second chance romance about Elias and Ren, and I won't go too much into it, but they are side characters in Savor It if you've read that. Elias is Sage's brother. I don't know if it's older or younger. And then Ren is her best friend. And they were married prior and got divorced and have a son named Sam. And Sam is now graduating high school and he's going off to college. He suggests that they go on like a little road trip after they drop after they drop Sam off at school. So I'm really enjoying it. I also picked up 2 books today at the bookstore at Barnes & Noble. It was so cute. I loved it. It was 2 stories. I've never been in Barnes that big, and I had so much fun. Then we went shopping. We bopped around a few other places and got a few other things. And yeah, I don't remember what else I got. Oh, I got 2 new Icon glasses from Anthropologie. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to go home and use them. My dad will actually be here tomorrow, I think. And since I flew here, he's driving because he's on a job, and he'll drive past like on the way home, so I'll be able to give him my Icon glasses so they won't get damaged on the plane. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna read for a little bit because we don't have anything else planned for the rest of the day. But yeah, I'm really liking this, and I would love to finish it today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because it says I have 4 hours and 25 minutes left, and I am a slow reader. I started this on Thursday. It is now Saturday. Is it Saturday? I think it's Saturday. So yeah, but I drink my 5 o'clock iced coffee. Please don't judge. And read for a little bit. Hi besties, I just wanted to give you guys a little reading update because last night I finished Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt, and I absolutely loved this book, like so much. This is exactly what I needed right now. I cannot wait for it to be published and out in the world so like everyone can read it because I just simply loved it so much. It was so good. It was like a second chance romance. And I just like saw myself and Peyton like in the 2 main characters like so much in their relationship and everything like that. So I really enjoyed this and I cannot wait for it to come out. I think, let's double check. This comes out May 20th this year. And literally every single time that I put it down, I wanted to pick it back up. I wanted to keep reading. I was hooked. I was seated. I loved it so much. And I actually got it off NetGalley. I don't know if I've said this, but I got it off NetGalley. They didn't like send it to me, but they had it for free one day and I was like, you're coming home with me. So I grabbed that like maybe a month ago, I would say. And I was waiting for like now exactly to read it because I knew it was just gonna hit like so perfectly. It takes place like half in the spring and half in the fall. I was thinking it was like summertime. Actually no, it like goes into summer too. Yeah, it's all over the place, but like the vibes are perfect. We loved her. So next I think I'm going to start Out of the Woods by Hannah Boden Young. I have not read Out on a Limb, but I talked to 2 besties and they both said that it would be okay if I just read this one first. Even in like the author's note, she mentions that like they're interconnected standalones and she would suggest to read Out on a Limb first, but you absolutely don't have to enjoy Out of the Woods. So I'm gonna take Hannah's opinion and Jordan and Sky's opinion as well and just read it because I am in a second chance romance little moment. So definitely gonna pick this up, and I'm excited too. I just saw Sarah Caroli reading it, and so I was like, I'm gonna read it too. So I have this, and I also have Holding the Reins that I could also read, but I think I'm gonna pick this one up first. I don't know which one's shorter. This one's 315 pages, 362. So I'll probably pick this one up next. And honestly, I would like to listen to the audio potentially of this. And my Audible doesn't renew till like the 27th, so soon. But yeah, I have this, and I'm gonna go get ready, and I'm gonna go to the pool. So far this trip, I've started and finished one whole book, and kind of finished Drowned in the Name of Love. I had like maybe like 100 pages left of that, but I read it on the plane on the way here, so I'm gonna count it. We're doing good. We're doing great. So yeah, my sister had an honor ceremony today, so we went to that, and yeah, I'm gonna go get ready and go read at the pool. Many read. Sun showers and like eye mask, my favorite thing ever. So we're gonna yap really quickly. I am on page 96. I was listening to a little bit on audio, and I've actually read a little bit and hybrid read it, done it all. I am liking this so far. I think it's kind of cute. I'm not liking it as much as I liked Left of Forever. I don't feel as connected with these characters that I was hoping, but I do like them and their story and what we're doing, and I love hiking, so like I'm vibing with this like little hiking bit that we have going on. I feel like with Left of Forever, the two main characters had like a really big fallout, whereas like these two characters, like we don't get like a lot of a fallout. Like basically like he doesn't talk to her for 3 weeks, and then like she just doesn't feel like herself, whereas like they've in Left of Forever, they hadn't been together for 5 years, and it was because they like fell out of love with themselves, and it was just like it was a lot deeper in Left of Forever that I'm feeling so far, whereas this is like very light and fluffy, which I like that, don't get me wrong, but at the same time like coming right out of another like kind of second chance romance that's kind of doing like the same exact thing. Like both these books are pretty much doing the same thing. This one's a little bit more light. I do really like the flashbacks. I love a good like flashback in time, like so we keep going, it's like present day in Sarah's point of view, and then we're going like back in time to when like they first met and their relationship from when they were kids, also in Sarah's point of view. And I think that's like one thing I don't like about romances, is because we don't get dual POV, and in Left of Forever we did get dual POV, which I love a good dual POV, but yeah, this one is only in Sarah's point of view so far. I don't know if it'll change, but yeah, hope you enjoyed this little yap. I'm gonna go read. outfit position everything as the intro clip, but I stopped at Blush bookstore today in Dallas, Texas, and it's a romance only bookstore, and I picked up Summer in the City by Alex Astor, and I fell in love with the Lightlark series, so I was really excited to pick this up, and I just wanted to sport small and buy a book from the bookstore, so I picked this cutie up. I also stopped at like another little store and I got some stickers, magnet for at home, because Lola's gonna be down here, and then I got this drinks coffee and read books sticker. Yes we do. And then I had to get this one because this is like my favorite quote of all times. It's like in my Instagram bio, it's in my header thingy on YouTube, whatever, but it says, "To the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered," which is pretty ironic, but this is like my favorite quote, and Avatar like is my third for SJM series, but it's good. That Blush bookstore, and then we also went to the Salty, which was like a coffee shop, and they had the best coffee that we have found here, and we ended up going back like for a second time to pick up a growler of their coffee because we just loved it so much. So we ended up picking that up. They had donuts. They had a gluten-free donut I got, which was delicious, and my mom got like a Samoa cookie donut situation that was really good too. But I'm gonna go to the pool now because it has been storming. Now it's finally like nice outside, so I'm gonna go sit at the pool and breathe. A little update. I'm trying to pick a new book to read. I have Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope, and I also have the Kindle edition and the audiobook to Ready or Not. I think that's by Cara Broadstone. So I'm debating between the two right now to start, because I kind of want to listen to an audio, but like I also kind of want to read. So it's probably going to be either of the two. I'm trying to see which one I'm gonna rather read while I'm here. But yeah, let's go read. Packing up my bags because I'm getting ready to leave. I wanted to talk to you guys about the books that I read while I was here really quickly, to give you guys like a little update on like what I was reading and whatnot. So I finished 4 books while I was here and got 40% into another book. I also have the rest of my matcha from La La Land. This was actually delicious and I'm obsessed with it. And like the little straw is like a heart. So cute. Currently 40% into Holding the Reins, and I actually am really enjoying this. It's like a cowboy romance, and she comes home from being with her ex that was like just not it, and falls in love with like her brother's best friend sort of thing, but like she grew up with him and everything. Love it. I'm having such a fun time. Lexi recommended this for me, or like I saw it on like a post, and we're both kind of like reading it right now, like ironically. I'm like almost 200 pages into it, and I'm excited to see how it plays out. And I know that there's another book out in this series, and then the 3rd one comes out like next month or in May or something. So yeah, fun little cowboy romance, perfect for the trip. But I started the trip by finishing Drowned in the Name of Love on my flight here, and I gave this 4 stars. This was such like a fun little book, and being her like debut novel, it was just perfect. It literally gave like Once Upon a Broken Heart meets Pirates of the Caribbean, and I love Pirates of the Caribbean, so this was just so fun. I would highly recommend, if you want to read like a fellow Booksta girlies book, to check her out. It is on Kindle Unlimited. I have to go home and order the book because I literally want like the physical copy of it because it's just so cute. This book, we're following Donna, and she is the famed Pirates King's daughter, and she's living in the castle like under the king's like watch and everything, and is set to marry the captain of the guard, and this pirate comes in and like steals her away, and right then and there it's like, yes, we love that. So that was cute. I loved the way that it ended, and I can't wait to, I was like shocked at the way that it ended. I can't wait for book 2. Like, I need it ASAP. And I read Left of Forever. I have no words for this book. This was an art copy I got from NetGalley, and I have to write my review while I'm at the airport because I really need to do that because I'm so bad at writing reviews. Oh my gosh, this book, like when I say that this book healed me, and this book found me exactly when I needed it to find me, don't even get me started. I love this book. It's about this couple that was married and now they're divorced, and they have a son who's graduating high school and he's about to go off to college. So they decide to like celebrate him, and they drive him to school together. But for like the past 5 years they've like barely spoken and everything, and it's like their love story of like falling back in love with each other when they realize that they've still been in love like the entire time. I don't know. I adored this book. Like, I don't know if it was like the atmosphere of it. I really liked Savor It when I read it last year by Tara DeWitt, and I haven't read anything else by her, but maybe this is my sign to read more by her because I highly enjoyed both these books. But something about Left of Forever, no. Like, yesterday was Peyton and I's anniversary, and I literally posted like in the caption like on Instagram, I was like, can't wait to spend whatever's left of forever with you, an ode to that book. Broke my heart, sobbed, laughed, giggled, kicked my feet, all of it. The spicy scenes, like everything in that book. I cannot wait for you guys to read that. This releases May 20th, and it kind of takes place in the fall, spring, and then summer. So like, I think it would be a perfect read because like a majority of it takes place in summer. So like May, when it comes out, perfect time to read my review, please, and run with it. Because that's probably one of my top romances of the year. I loved it that much. And then I read Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonin Young, and this one was fun. I did like this. I do think it was a fun read. I gave it 3.5 stars. I just wanted more for how short it was. It was like only like 300 and like something pages. It was quick, it was fast, and I don't know if it was because I just gotten off of the high of Left of Forever, which is kind of similar. This is high school sweethearts who've been married forever, and they realize that they kind of fall out of love with each other, but like it's hard to like say it because like they get into like a little argument and they don't talk to each other for 3 weeks, and then the main character is like, hey, I don't know who I am without my significant other. We've been together since we were in high school. Like, I don't know who I am. Like, now I'm like in my, I think she's like in her 30s or something, and she's like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And I kind of just felt like there was nothing actually wrong with their relationship, and it was just her having like doubts of, you know. And so I kind of didn't like it that much, and I wish there was like more depth. I wish there was more to it. I wish we got more from the relationship. It was like issues that were at hand, and like her losing her mom and all of her troubles like because of that. So like there was that, but like I felt like I wanted more from the story and more from them. It's a great palette cleanser, and I did enjoy it, and I would recommend it to anyone because I think it was a simple read, and the audiobook was good too. So I wish it was like dual POV. It was a unique way to like see a different romance coming from like they're together and they're kind of like having iffy feelings and like re-falling in love, rekindling their love. And I also like, they went to this wilderness camp, and it was supposed to be like kind of like coupley, and I feel like they were split up the entire time. Like it was like an individual bonding activity, even though they were there with a ton of couples, but like the couples got split up. Like they weren't even doing stuff together. Like I felt like that night they were sleeping together, but like during the day when they were doing stuff, like they were really rarely together. I felt like, I don't know, I personally just didn't love it. And now I am going to go and try Out on a Limb because everyone has said that that one is actually better than this one. I'm gonna read this on my plane ride. I'm so excited. I also have 2 books on deck, depending on what mood I'm in. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my little vacation, my little Texas tan. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. I enjoyed having you here, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys later. Peace, baby. So, she's my baby.